Day baseball featuring teams that are trying to avoid being swept. More on that in just a moment. Mark Zeno here for Picks and Parlays and Wager Talk YouTube as we break down 2 day baseball matchups, one between the D-backs and the Marlins, another one between the Cardinals and the Mets. I'll have plays and selections in both those games coming up in just a moment. But first, need to remind you guys about the morning wager. You need to check it out every Monday through Friday right here on the Picks and Parlays and Wager Talk YouTube channels. A lot of reasons to check it out. Number one, you get 3 free plays every single show. Those free plays have been hitting near 60% since the beginning of the year. So essentially 2 of the free plays that you're going to get pretty much locked to be a winner. That's a good enough reason to tune in. But we give you a ton of information, try to go down every game in the Major League Baseball board, give you guys stuff that's actionable you can take to the window, hopefully make you some more money. But also we offer you the best deal out there that you can't get anywhere else. You get a buy one, get one 3-day pass with me and Brian Power for one low price. All of my plays, all of BP plays, normally you have to pay that for one of us. You're going to get us both with the morning wager. It is absolutely the best deal out there that you can take advantage of. We have some other great deals that you guys should check out. You get a year of picks plus a 25% off bonus coupon under $4 a day. Guys need to take advantage of that. That's something that if you think long-term and look long-term, that's the smartest play you can make. Let's get locked into football season. Before we get there, though, Road to Football, a one-time deal. Talk about less than $7 a day right now for every play from your favorite capper in every sport. Now till kickoff of the Hall of Fame game on August 6th. And then, of course, you want to get ahead and get the NFL and college football package combos. Use code 250 USA 250 for $250 off that package. So again, that code USA 250 will get you $250 off. And then finally, real quick, if you want to get a one capper, you can buy 3, get 3 free days for $69. Buy 3, get 3 free, $69 right there for you. All right, let's get to the plays here between the D-backs and Marlins here, and we'll start with Arizona being a slight underdog here. Miami around a minus 119 favorite for today, and we're seeing the D-backs around minus 102 in that range. Even money pretty much across the board. Total sitting at 8.5. This has been sort of an interesting series here. The Marlins offense has exploded. They scored 10 runs in the first game and 8 runs in the second. Winning the first game 10-6 and then 8-0. And, you know, the D-backs as a team here, they're going to start Merrill Kelly, who was pretty good last year and pretty consistent. He's been really bad at home, which is why his ERA sits at 5.71. His numbers on the road have been slightly better. His ERA is 4.5, decently respectable, but he's had trouble with the long ball this year. He's given up 13 home runs in 58 innings. Do the math. That's 1 home run every 4 innings. So at least one start, you know, if he gets through 5, he's given up a home run. So this is not a pitcher that really I feel very confident in backing at this point in time. By the way, the Marlins have only had lost 1 game in June. So they're coming in red hot. And that's part of the reason why they are where they are right now at this point in time. Their bats have heated up, and they are a team right now that is sort of won 4 in a row and surging towards second place in in the National League East. But, you know, I tell you, I think the over comes in again today. Tyler Phillips starts for Miami. He's a relief pitcher. He does have 2 starts on the year. His last time out, he went 4 2/3, but there was an opener for him. So they had a 2-inning opener, and then he came and pitched 4 2/3, gave up 7 hits and 3 runs, ultimately took the loss in a 6-0 game against Tampa Bay. But it's hard to figure out where, you know, that Miami's really going to be in good spot to win this thing without scoring a bunch of runs. Like, this has to be a high-scoring game if Miami's going to win it, because I don't trust their pitching in this spot. And with the Diamondbacks coming off a shutout, you expect some positive aggression that they will be able to score today. I lean towards the over in the spot, and certainly in Arizona to avoid being swept. I mean, you know, it's just hard to sweep series in Major League Baseball. So whenever you get the opportunity to play against the sweep, I usually typically try to like to do it. Speaking of playing against the sweeps, that's the other matchup that we have in Major League Baseball. We're talking about this afternoon, the Cardinals and Mets. We are seeing the Mets as a minus 140 favorite on a consensus, and St. Louis plus 115, plus 122 with certain shops at the high point. Total sitting at 8.5 or 9, more likely a 9 across the board here. Now, if you watch the morning wager, we gave out the Mets yesterday after being shut out in the first game. And yeah, they did not come through. They got rocked around yesterday, to say the least. It didn't go well. And now they're going to start Christian Scott today, who's supposed to start yesterday. They pushed him back to today. And Hunter Dobbins starts for the Cardinals, who is making just his fourth start of this year. Had a start in the beginning of the year and then went on the IL, I guess, looks like. And then, what do you call it? He's back into the rotation right now. It looks that way, at least, because he had a start and then he went to the bullpen role, and now he's back in the starting role, at least for today. The Mets offense is really bad, and that's why it's hard to back this team. But they've been around a minus 140 favorite in every game in this series, probably because they're home, but nonetheless, this is still an offense that's really, really hard to back. And I would tend to think that with this total sitting at 9, like, my brain just automatically goes to the under. Now, unless the Mets are scoring 5 or 6 runs here, I don't know how this game would go over. I think the Mets overall have the better pitching staff. They certainly have the better bullpen, when you look at it from that standpoint. So, yes, I would theoretically want to play the Mets to avoid being swept, but still, this is not a very good Mets team that you want to put a whole lot of faith into. So, tough to figure out what to do. I just genuinely lean on the under. Day game after a night game, you're going to get a bunch of reserves going in a getaway day spot for both teams. You might not have your best, lineup out there all day long today, backup catcher type deal and things of that nature. So I lean to the under in this spot and look to the Mets to try to avoid a sweep here. I don't know. I mean, I would not bet the Cardinals. I wouldn't, want to be on that side, but I don't love the Mets at this price either. And if the Mets are going to win a game, 2 things are going to have to happen. They're going to have to stop the Cardinals from scoring 7 or 9 runs, which they've done in the first 2 games, and they're going to have to figure out a way to score 3 or 4 runs on their own. So I still think the under is the look there. All right, the other look you need to look at, the morning wager, every Monday through Friday. Check it out. There's the best deal you can get anywhere on the site. Buy one, get one 3-day pass, $69. You can't beat it anywhere else. Don't forget about 365 days, less than $4 a day, 25% of bonus coupon off. You got your road to football now through August 6th of every single play from your favorite capper. And then, of course, you could get the NFL and college combo, and you get $250 off by using that code USA250 at checkout. All that's available to you. Don't forget, last one, buy 3, get 3 free days for $69. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Enjoy all your Major League Baseball games today. Good luck with all your bets. Go cash up tickets, and we'll talk to you next time.